Once we have seen the main sectors we consider the most interesting for investment opportunities, I would like to show you some other things we consider quite interesting. The one has to do with human capital. This is a graphic done by Eurostat in 2009, where you can see human resources in science and technology with tertiary education. And you can see that Spain ranks the 4th in terms of number of people fulfilling this requirement, this tertiary education in science and technology. But when it comes to per capita terms, Spain is the 1st in the European Union, only followed by Finland and Denmark, which are right here. But in terms of number, we would be the 4th after Germany, the UK, and France. Here you can see another feature we consider interesting when it comes to human capital and has to do with our business schools in Spain. You know that a couple of three weeks ago, the Wall Street Journal chose the Instituto de Empresa, i.e. Business School, as the best business school master program in the world. The labor cost in Spain is not high. It's actually very competitive when you compare it here with the average in the European Union 25 or the European Union 50. So we keep being a very competitive country when it comes to labor cost. Finally, tax regime. Here you can see some interesting figures about the tax regime in Spain. According to Eurostat, the statistical office of the European Union, Spain has a total tax revenue under the EU average, only 32.8%. That's very low when it comes to Europe. Spain offers the lowest tax rates on consumption among EU 27 countries with 9.5% of average. And finally, the corporate income rate tax, which has been reduced some months ago, is right now 30%. If you consider the tax rebates, which are very wide in Spain and has to do with many different factors, the real rate could come down to around 22% with all the rebates. Here you can see the rate of tax subsidies for R&D in 2008 according to the OECD. You can see here the big bar has to do with big companies and the point with small companies. So in both cases, small companies and big companies, Spain has the most favorable rate of tax subsidies compared with all these countries in the European Union. So there are very interesting fiscal incentives for R&D activities in Spain. Finally, our geostrategic position. Here, I would like to stress that we are the second largest investor in Latin America after the US. So very good and big Spanish multinationals can be found in the continent with which you can establish very interesting partnerships operating from Spain. And on the contrary, we've seen many companies, many Latin American companies who has entered the European market through Spain. The most famous case is the one of Cemex. Invest in Spain is the company I represent, and I would like to show you very briefly what can we do for you and what we do. Invest in Spain is the leading government organization that supports foreign companies seeking to set up or expand their business in Spain. We are a one-stop shop for investors. We organized, we can help you with all the regulation in the different regions or whatever. We can do it for you in just one stop. We can provide comprehensive, efficient, and confidential consultation at no cost. We are a public-owned company, and then there is no fee to pay for our customers. Our mission is the promotion, attraction, and maintenance of foreign direct investment in Spain, becoming a point of reference for foreign investors, the meeting point at the national, regional, and local institutions involved in foreign investments. Here you have a catalog of what we can offer to you in terms of information and tools, advisory support, and facilitation of administrative processes, and support for implementation in your country. Everything will be available for you in the website Invest in Spain, where you can see this presentation and you can see the presentations which will come later on, and you can contact us through this web page or through any one of the people who are today.